Let me tell you all something. I've noticed that sheeple are going to cling on to the system as long as they can. You know, the more people that wake up, the more the system is falling. And for some reason, it's probably just the way that the sheeple have been programmed, but they think that ignoring the truth will give them a good life. You know what I'm saying? They think ignoring the truth, you know, nothing will faze them. You know, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's how they've been kind of programmed, you know. And the system is falling. It is. Slowly but surely it's falling because more and more people are waking up. So they're not going to be able to hang on and cling on to this fallen, broke, fucked up system forever. Even though they're going to try to. And any of us that speak the truth and try to wake them up out of their hypnotized, brainwashed, indoctrinated trance that they're in, they don't want to hear it. A lot of them, they get offended, they get pissed off about it, but it is what it is. We're speaking the truth. We're telling it like it is, the way it should be, unlike the fake news, mainstream news. You know, even though this is the beast system that we're dealing with, almost all the Christians out there are supporting the beast system. You know, it's just like from the movie The Matrix, you know, when Morpheus tells Neo that people will fight, these sheeple will fight to protect this fucked up system that we're all living in. People are so conditioned by money. They're so conditioned by money that they have no moral compass. Sheeple have no moral compass. They're so programmed and conditioned for money, by money. That's what they chase. They do anything and everything for money. They're controlled by money. And all the bad and messed up stuff that's going to be happening are going to be the sheeple programmed bots for the system that are going to go along with whatever the government, the system, the Illuminati controlled government tells them to do. No matter what, just so they can get some money, you know what I mean? Some paper money that the elite control. Whether people see it or not, I mean, if you're paying taxes, you're helping to support the beast system. The system is a trap. It's made and designed to trap people within the system, to get you enslaved to the system for your entire life. There are sheeple out there, and a good number of them, that actually get jealous for what you know. Like if they consider you smart, you know what I mean, and they see you doing what you're doing, they get jealous over that kind of stuff. They get jealous over seeing you progress and elevate your consciousness, because they could see it, they could sense it in a way. And these sheeple, they get really pissed off and jealous over it. They try to pull you down to their vibrational level, or lower if they can. The whole system is designed to drag you down and keep you at a low vibe. But see, these sheeple don't get it by, you know, ignoring the truth and not supporting the truth seekers out there, us chosen ones out there that are bringing the truth to you, unlike the government and the mainstream news and a lot of these sellout celebrity puppets and politicians. By ignoring the truth and not supporting the truth, well, the lies and the evil are going to trample all over them by ignoring the truth. And they think that ignoring, your content that you share and post is going to piss you off, which it doesn't bother me at all. It's just like, man, you guys, the sheeple, don't have any idea that they're fucking themselves by doing small actions like that, by doing absolutely nothing. Most of the sheeple, all the sheeple, they don't even speak out. They don't have a brain of their own. They don't have their own thoughts. They don't speak out. And then when they see some real truthful information that should be shared, they don't share it. They don't like it. They ignore it. But that's the kind of stupidity that we're having to deal with. The system is designed to drain the people's energy, to keep the people distracted, to keep them at a low level consciously. And of course the masses don't really see it because they've been programmed since birth. Everything that they know, the system has taught them. But they use the money, the paper, because everybody's chasing the paper. The masses are so distracted only on chasing money that they never have time to really seek the truth and live in their purpose. And that's why they've designed the system the way it is to keep people away from the truth and finding out the truth. They know if you're focused on money all the time and chasing money all the time, then you're not going to be living in your purpose. And they know that. They want to keep you asleep, keep you a sheep on every way possible. They want your mind, soul, and your body, people. Sheeple are so programmed and fucked up that they'd rather see us truth seekers fall and fail our mission than to see the world change to a way better place. They've been programmed and conditioned to attack the truth and anybody that speaks the truth. Look at, since day one, they make you have that herd mentality through the school system. They don't want you finding out what you are really worth and what you're capable of. They really don't. Once you wake up and you seek within yourself and you find the truth of who you really are and you find your worth, there's no amount of money that a regular job can pay you. There really isn't. Because you're living in your purpose. If you're living in your purpose, money is nothing. Money will come to you, yeah. Money will attract to you if you're living in your life purpose and doing what you love, your passion. A lot of people don't get that, though. They think that, main reason is because they don't really know what they're worth. So they'll just go get a regular job and work for a certain amount of money each week or every 2 weeks. And the whole time it keeps them distracted. It wastes their time and energy from where they really need and should spend their time and energy, which is changing this world for our kids. Because our kids, after we leave this world, they're the ones that's gonna be stuck with this world and this effed up system if we don't do what we need to do to change it. They're the ones that's going to have to deal with the toxic chemtrail spraying, that they can add whatever in the skies in these chemtrails that they want and dump it on us and our kids. Do we really want our skies to be covered? From chemtrails? Our kids to breathe that? Do we really want our kids to live in ignorance and consume toxic stuff like fluoride, aspartame? There's so much stuff out there that they put in toxic shit. Even cereals have toxic shit. You gotta understand, they've poisoned everything that they could poison. And if we don't do what we need to do to change this fucked up society, this fucked up world that we're living in, the system is the main problem, the beast system. But if we don't do what we need to do to change it, then our kids are going to be living in a messed up environment, a very controlled, enslaved environment, being pumped full of toxins. But I do think things are going to get, bad in a way to the sheeple's eyes, because they're not woke and they don't see the meaning or lessons to be learned from the dark that we're going to be seeing, the dark energies that we're going to be seeing, the negative things that we're going to be seeing. But there's a positive in every negative. All you got to do is just find the lesson that was meant to be learned in it. If I could change, I know anybody can change. I used to be a straight up big mess. I used to be a hardcore alcoholic. I used to do some bad drugs, and I had some bad habits, and just had a bad state of mind for a while until I finally woke up, because I seek the truth, and I just kept tumbling down the rabbit hole. And the further I got, the more enlightened I got, and the more I bettered myself. But if I could change, anybody could change. And that's the thing, a lot of people, they want change in the world, but they don't want to change. And the change really starts from within yourself first. That's where it needs to start, because you can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. It's crazy that people are so conditioned that they'd rather have you stay silent and ignorant. That's normal to them. Normal is ignorance to the sheeple. Normal is staying silent and docile to the sheeple. Normal to them is everything being the same and everybody being the same with the same kind of state of mind. Fuck all that shit. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick rant on some info. Till next time, peace and love, all late.